Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind, company-made, computer software trading probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, and company philosophy, as I'm your most trusted source for blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and coin updates here on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere, as old Vincenzo has brought back truth and, most importantly, integrity back into the trading sphere. And before we get into the Bitcoin price, if you do cryptocurrency trading, trade on the site that old Vincenzo has approved, and it's Bitget, right? I'm a Bitget partner, and if you cryptocurrency trade using Bitget, right? Oops.
Rev up your
Trade using Bitget, and you can use my partner link. It's very important. If you're going to trade cryptocurrency trading, you might as well trade on a safe, easy, simple to use site. The same site old Vincenzo uses is right down there in the description. Very important to click that partner link right there, right? Use my partner link, and then trade and do all your trading that you trade on cryptocurrency. If you're a daily trader, swing trader, or a long-term hodler, why not use the simplest, easiest, trusted site? And using old Vincenzo's partner link right there, you can simply click that partner link right there and sign up in the Bitget, right? Use that partner link. You sign up, right, using my partner link, and then you just continue to do your normal trading, right? Why use hack websites and hard to use sites when you can use old Vincenzo's partner link? And there's going to be an exclusive $5,000 bonus if you meet the deposit requirements, and that's all down there. When you click on that link, they're going to up it from $4,000 bonus to $5,000 free money if you meet certain deposit requirements. If you only deposit a few $100s, you still get part of that $5,000 sign-up bonus exclusively if you use that partner link, my exclusive partner Bitfit link. So if you're trading cryptocurrency, you might as well use the same site old Vincenzo uses, and that is Bitget. That's where I do all my cryptocurrency trading, right? And you can see, if we take a look at the Bitcoin price, you can see we're in this rising wedge, right? And rising wedges are bullish continuation patterns with bearish reversal patterns at the top. And I believe there's going to be eventually where this rolls back down in double bottoms, right? And either falls through it completely, or we at least just come down in double bottom. So I'm watching that exclusively for you guys. And once again, if you want to trade, use that Bitget link. You don't just sign up. It's very important that you use my Bitget link, and then you can trade with Vincenzo if you want. Although then you're putting your money into somebody else's hands, which if you want to copy trade me, go right ahead. But it's very important that you use my partner link down below, and then do what you normally do on trading. If you're an active trader, you might as well use a super simple, easy site like Bitget, right? And you might as well use my partner link. It helps support the channel. If you don't want to become jabroni killer to support the channel, if you trade cryptocurrency, you can just use my partner link down below, and that helps keep the content free, pumping along, and helps me expand the channel with more resources. And it's free. It doesn't cost you any money, and you get a nice up to $5,000 bonus to support the channel. If you're trading cryptocurrency, you might as well use old Vincenzo's partner link down below and help support the channel, and that allows me to keep this station free, and you don't actually have to donate anything. Old Vincenzo gets you up to a $5,000 bonus, right? And then you can just do your normal trading if you would like, right? But use that link down below, right? If you're going to trade, you might as well use old Vincenzo's link, because you help support my channel. I give you updates every day to the best of my ability on what I think is going on in the market. And if you want to just help support the channel and you trade cryptocurrency, right, you might as well use old Vincenzo's partner link. And I appreciate that. I love each and every one of you, and you're the reason this channel has continued to grow. And without you, that would not even be a possibility. So you can see right now what old Vincenzo's watching. If you want to trade this volatility, right, you might as well use my partnered link. But what I'm watching is, you can see we've hit support or resistance, 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 support, 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 support. And what I'm watching for my next trade and my next swing trade is, on a breakdown of this rising wedge, I'm going to enter a short position and ride it down, right? Because I think you're going to have to double bottom. And if you zoom in now to the 15-minute time frame, you can see we've been awfully close a few times, right? This could it break up? Absolutely. But I think it's going to break down. And when I see a confirmation on a breakdown, I am going to enter a trade, and I'm going to enter a short trade. And if you would like to join me, you can copy trade me, or you can just trade on Bitget with my partner link down below. So that's what I'm looking at Bitcoin right now, right? That's my next trade here. That's where I think it's going. The stock market's closed due to Juneteenth today, right? So this is the only thing really in town. And then I had a beautiful subscriber that's been a long-term follower. I think he's got a couple different names. He's a very valuable asset to the channel. He brings a lot of new interesting coins out, and VeChain was one of them. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a nice little update on here with VeChain. And you can see, if we zoom out to the daily time frame, you can see VeChain. A couple things that I took note of looking at this is, you see VeChain was in this, let's pull out my industry exclusive perching tool. VeChain was in this rising channel, right? Upper resistance, upper resistance, upper resistance, a fake out, and then it traded down, right? Lower support a few times. Now we know a rising wedge or a rising channel, the technical target at the bottom of the channel, which is down there at about 0.064 cents. And I know you're looking for entry points, right? You can see what we also had up here when we topped out. What you often notice in a rising channel is a rounding top as the buyers or the bulls become exhausted and the sellers or the bears start to take over the market, and the price is going to come down. And the price did come down, right? And you see this, you can do a technical targeted move out of this symmetrical triangle by taking it from the top, to the bottom right here to the point of a breakout. And you can see we actually did meet at the top part of this white support zone, which we've put this top part of the white support zone in with our volume indicator. And I'm not sure why the volume indicator is not showing up here. What's going here? What's going on here? Where's my volume indicator? Hold on a second. Not sure exactly what's going on there. We're going to get a new one out here. My VIX volume profile. And I did make a first trading view tutorial, right? And people seem to love it. And I'm going to start doing that for my members only. If you want to be a member of Jabroni Killer, I'm going to start putting out tutorials that get more in depth on the indicators and such, and how to start a technical trading chart from scratch, like that video. It had popular rave reviews. Check it out, right? It had very good reviews. People seem to like that on what old Vincenzo uses to try to set up a chart. So I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to start getting more members only content out there. I kind of gotten away with that because I'm extremely busy, right? But I'm going to start putting more and more content on there for if you want to become a member of Jabroni Killers. But the easiest way that don't cost you any money if you're already an active trader is to just use my Bitget link down below, my partnered link, and that'll keep this channel free. I always intend to keep it free, but the more people that use services like that are going to trade anyways, it helps support my channel, and it allows me to grow and to buy more and more equipment and to give you better and better updates, right? But you can see that technical target reach is very important volume indicator, and watch that video that I made about why the volume indicator and why I use it, and that trading view technical trading chart for beginner setup. You can see it ran right into it, and it actually hit this red line, and the red line is the mean of the whole volume, and it touched it beautifully. So could there be a nice bounce after you met a technical target? There could be, right? And if I seen a bounce from here, right, it's a risky because the overall equity markets and everything aren't doing so good. Your first major upper resistance would be up here just below the 200-day moving average at 0.0488 cents, right, from where you're at. But my guy was looking for great entry prices. And the ultimate bottom entry price, I don't know really anything about this coin, so I'm taking and assuming that you have done your homework on this coin because you've talked about it for quite some time now. I remember from back several months ago or last year. So you seem to have done your research on this, right? And you seem to really like these coins. Where I would look for entry prices is one entry price. You don't go all in on your entry prices because this could come all the way down, right? In a catastrophic, what I foresee coming in the coming weeks to months is the cryptos, Bitcoin goes below 10,000. This coin could come all the way down here to 0.0016, its all-time low. And this 0.0027 would be a great entry price right on the bottom. And you could even nibble up here, but it's more risky. If you're looking for a rock bottom price, the lowest this price has ever been that it looks like is down here. Anywhere down here around that 0.0027 would be a great entry price for a long-term hodl position, and that would be buying this coin. From its peak, already it's down 91%, but it would be down 99%. And if you believe this coin has something into the future, you can parcel your way in is what I would do on these three coins that you're asking, right? Oh, that's not what I want. We'll go ahead and clone that. If you're trying to enter into here, as it's already down significantly from the top, is you can start parceling in your trades for long-term hodling. Right here, you can enter a little bit in there. Say you got whatever your bag is, put 25% in there and watch it. Then if it comes down to 0.0071, another 25%. And then if it hit the ultimate underneath target of 0.0027, that might be a great spot to put the remainder of your 50% in down there. That way you would have an average price somewhere down in here in the middle part of the last line of defense. Those are my three entry points that I would parcel in of my position. Whatever your full position you wanted on VeChain, I would do 25%. I would do 25% here. This is just my own personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. 25% there, and then 50% if it came all the way down there, and then you would be fully allocated with whatever funds you have set aside that you want to put into here, because the volume indicator, if you break this white support zone, you're coming down into the shit house, right? If you break this white support box up here. But that's how I would parcel into here on the way down, because I do believe over the next 3 to 6 months, as I believe you do, you see a way where Bitcoin could go south of 10,000, and that would bring this coin all the way down here. So yes, you could get a nice bounce here on a swing trade, right? But it would be a very risky swing trade, and I would be looking to sell around that 200-day moving average. But you were looking more at long-term hodling, and these are my three spots: 0.0134, 0.0071, and 0.0027. What I believe would be the bottom of this coin, because it would be down 99%, right? So those are my three areas that I would, if you're trying to, because you like this coin, which you seem to, that's how I would go in. That's how I would enter this coin on long-term hodls, not swing trades, but long-term hodl positions. Those are my three spots that I would believe would be your best opportunity. Now you can see agix. I remember when we talked about this when it was way back up here. This chart is from what it was before, right? And you can see we've been in this falling channel for quite some time, all the way since the top, right? See that? Eventually, this falling channel is going to break bullish. Just when does it break bullish? Nobody knows, right? But if we take, let's get this out of here. I don't know why my volume indicator is not showing up. Let's get that out of there. Let's put a new fixed volume profile on here. Probably because I changed the color. See that? So you're below the mean of the volume, which is bearish. And you're at actually as low as this price has ever gone, right? So on this coin, I mean, anytime you want to start long-term hodling, I guess you could, but the only caveat is if you slip this, you're going into price discovery, and who knows how far down price discovery is, right? So this is more of a tougher one, because this coin started out high and now it's just traded lower and lower and lower. What I would try to wait for is to try to get some kind of confirmed bottom. Like say you bounced up, came up to the moving average, and then came back down and started to trade up and held a double bottom. That would give you some confirmation that you've actually hit a bottom. Right now, you can see you've had a lot of swing trade opportunities with this coin, right? If we look at over here, where you could have swing traded it, it had a huge massive pump, right? Major upper resistance and sold off, because this is all heavy sell pressure up here, right? That's all sell pressure, and it sold off, and people got fleece heisted and shysted on that. But if they didn't buy support and rolled the pump, if they started buying up here thinking that was a great buying opportunity, what you would have had to see, there's always even after any big pump, there's always another great entry price, because this thing would have came back down, and then if it would have held this green support zone and held it, then that would have been your buying opportunity. Or if it came all the way down and double bottomed on here and then started to trade up, that might have been a confirmation, right? So right now you're looking for confirmation, which would be you make a higher high. Like say you zoomed out from here, got up into the 50-day moving average, came back down and back tested this falling channel and then started to trade up. That would be your confirmation, right? So we're trying to find a bottom, and it's very tough to try to find a bottom because you don't know where it's going to be. But if you want to swing trade this on this falling channel, if it breaks out of this falling channel, that can be, you can have buy orders up there to ride it to major upper resistance. But this one's much, much tougher because who knows where the bottom is, because it's trying to find price discovery based on the market. But I could see this coin going down much, much lower. So this is a lot harder than the other one. The other coin, VeChain, was much easier to figure out where to parcel in because it has underneath price action pretty close to it started its price out really low and worked its way up. This one started out high and it's working its way down. So I would wait for some kind of price confirmation, right? Because right now we can only work with what we see. And if you wanted to nibble here, you could maybe 20%, 10%. I would probably go 10%, whatever you want to allocate to this, and watch it. And then if it makes another leg to the downside, then you can average more in. Just don't go all in at once. This one's much, much harder without the price action ever being down this far to actually get a great entry price, right? So every time it tanks and finds a new low, nibble at it and watch it, right? And wait for a confirmation on a bounce, right? That one's much tougher. I'll keep this into my rotation for you. These three coins will be in constant rotation, right? But the first one's easy to try to average in if you like the coin and you think it after this bear market it's going to be there and it's going to do phenomenal things. That one was much, much easier to kind of give you some advice or some insight on where you might want to average in. Now if we look at this coin, ELASTOS, I kind of remember this one too back in the day. You can see this coin is at its all-time low. So what I like to do is I like to take my fixed volume profile and roll it in there. I like to go down there to keep it out of the way. And you can see what we got now. And then I like to go in here and mark out some critical areas that we need to watch out for. See this? This is major upper resistance, and this is actually the mean of the whole volume, right? So that's very critical and something to watch out for. We're going to make that in our white support zone, and then we're going to go ahead and lock it. That's very important so it don't move. So that is your major sell area if you ever got up there on a quick return rally. So this is another one. Right now, you're at your all-time low, and you've wicked once, held it, wicked twice, held it, now you're coming back down for a third time. If you hold this, that could be a nice swing trade buy zone all the way up here to upper resistance, right? But even if you come back and retest this lowest low, if you want to start putting in, I mean, you can only go by what the price discovery you see. Could this price go way below $1? It could. I'm not very familiar with ELASTOS and what's all in there, but right now, it's always better to accumulate when stuff is down, and this coin is down 90% from the current price. So, I mean, this might not be a horrible time to start parceling your way in. If you want to, you're stating you want a long-term hodl list, just be cautious that this bear market, I think, is only in the first few innings, and I think this bear market could have a much bigger fall coming soon, right? So, but I mean, you're at your all-time low or nearing your all-time low that you've touched twice. If you want to nibble at this, I mean, what the hell, right? You're down 90% from the top. It's better than starting to long-term hold up here, or anywhere up there, right? As long as you're below this mean of the volume, I mean, that's the area you want to accumulate. Anywhere below the mean, right? When you're down here, you're in a negative area where all these guys are underwater and they're selling out to you. You want to buy down here. You don't want to buy up there, right? So right now, I mean, you always want to wait for things to get beaten down, and this one's been very beaten down. Could it go down below $1? Yes, it could, right? So, but I mean, you just parcel your way in on the way down. So that's what it's looking like right now with these three coins. I'm going to study these a little bit more, maybe look into these projects for you. But that's what my thoughts are right now. I hope that helps you. Give me some comments. My man that requested this, that I look at this for him. And let me know if there's anything else that you need. I'll keep this into my daily rotation. Once again, like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. Please use my links down below, especially the Bitget partnership if you're a cryptocurrency trader. Please use my link down below. Peace and love. Peace and love.